for coming back today. And today we are, as you probably expect, we're going to have you work on your trauma narrative today in session. And just want to really acknowledge you and thank you for participating in this. I know this can be a difficult part of the treatment. And so for homework, we had you write out the trauma narrative, and today in session, we're going to try to take you through it. And as we go along, if you're having any difficulty, I'll check in with you and we'll try to kind of see where you're at. You can stop at any time if you need to. There's no pressure to get through all of it if you can't, okay? And so just to kind of start off, I wanted to check in and kind of see what you're feeling right now as we approach maybe talking about the trauma narrative.
Pretty anxious.
Anxious?
It's very hard to talk about.
Okay, and so if you think about your anxiety, how intense is it on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being you're having a panic attack, need to go to the hospital, and 1, you're feeling fine.
About a 9.
A 9, so you're really anxious right now. Okay. Do you still feel like we can move forward with the narrative though, even though you're feeling pretty anxious?
Yes, I took the time to write it. It's just
Okay.
really hard to think about very specific details.
Okay. Yeah, it can be difficult, but the object here is to just kind of desensitize you to talking about it so that you can learn to manage the feelings around it better. So let's just get started. We'll just have you kind of read through your narrative, and I'll be here to hear it.
Okay. My 3 friends and I from high school, we're all sophomores. We decided to go on this football game, high school football game. And one of my guys from class, who I really don't talk to very much, he's not really in my circle. I'm kind of a plain Jane. I'm not alone, and I'm not really in any isolated situation at school, but I'm definitely not part of the popular crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And he's tall, he's handsome, he's a football player, he's a senior, I'm a sophomore, and I was really surprised he asked me out for a date to this party after the football game. And thought it would be really fun, and thought it would be nice because I haven't had my first kiss, and to do something different. So my girlfriends and I went to the game. We had a really good time, and I met him afterwards, and my girlfriends were also at this party, so they were there. And he got me a few drinks, and I don't know how many drinks I actually had, and we started to laugh, and he seemed really nice, and I was really excited to have someone like him interested in someone like me. And just started to lean in a little bit closer, and he took my hand, and he said we could go upstairs. And so we found an empty bedroom in the house upstairs, and I was separated from my friends. And he did kiss me, and at first it was nice, and then it got a lot more aggressive. I don't know how we went from kissing to me being pinned down on the bed, and I don't know how I let things get so out of control. And
it looks like you're having a little difficulty right now as you're talking about this. So check in with me. So what are you feeling right now?
Just frustrated and angry and embarrassed, and just very painful to remember that particular part of the evening.
Okay.